Well, hello, my beautiful Librans. Welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for the end of October, right through the end of November 2023. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for all your wonderful likes, shares, and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about pretending to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details. I will never ask for personal details. And I'll also never give you a cell phone number to call. So if anyone masquerading as me asks for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful. There's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Librans, this is your singles love reading. I'm going to get your overarching energy first and follow it with a Celtic cross just to see who's coming in your way. The first pile will be your protagonist energy. The second pile will be any difficulties you've been experiencing. And the third pile is the unified energy of how things are going to come together. So let us get started. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Can you please show my beautiful Librans who is coming in their way and what's going on in their singles love life? What are they meant to be aware of? Okay. Now, your overarching energy is telling me that if you're not talking to someone already, then you will be shortly, okay? We have the letter as your protagonist energy, and that indicates that some of you will either have some sort of correspondence online, or you may even meet this person online if you're into like internet dating. But I definitely see that you have to come out of a comfort zone and, you know, you will physically meet up with this person. So if you're just having correspondence at this moment in time, I feel that this is potentially a very fated relationship. You've been brought together because you have the Wheel of Fortune energy at the end of your chart, which means you are going to be lucky in love. Now, if you have not met someone already, then I definitely see that suddenly you're going to meet someone out of the blue. I will do a Celtic cross to see who is coming your way. But the Tower in your resistance position, it tells me that some of you are feeling a little bit stuck in a rut right now. And some of you have been doing a lot of journaling, actually, or you're feeling called to do some journaling. You're definitely going through some self-reflection at this time. And I definitely get an energy here that some of you are either writing down your thoughts, your feelings, and trying to have a very cathartic experience about something that you had experienced in the past. It's number 27. When you reduce it, 2 plus 7 is 9, which is the Hermit energy. So it's definitely an energy here where you have been very reflective, you are gaining inner knowledge, you're connecting to your higher wisdom, and you've gone within. You're searching for answers, and I definitely get a sense here that you have withdrawn from love for a period of time. I mean, some of you may have taken yourself out of the dating scene for quite some time because you're doing some soul searching or you're doing some healing. And I feel that suddenly you're going to get this like energy where you're curious about who is out there. So if you have withdrawn from love for some time, or you've been single for a long time, I definitely get an energy here of you being more curious about who's out there and putting yourself in situations to meet someone new. Now, some of you may have struck up like a pen friend, because I'm getting a pen friend energy. It may turn into something more, okay? Now, that's not going to resonate for everyone, of course, but I'm getting an energy of someone that you correspond with like daily or weekly. And this person, they're developing strong feelings for you. I want to pull a card on that because it's not going to resonate with everyone. So I'm just going to clarify the energy and move on from it for those that it does connect with. Can you please guide King of Wands and the Moon card? Okay, so this could be an Aries, doesn't have to be, but this is someone who is physically very attracted to you. And I feel with the Moon card, though, you'd be uncertain about taking this further. This person has very deep-rooted feelings for you. I feel that they admire you, okay? They see you as someone who's very, very strong, someone that you know, shows them the way or helps them with answers in their everyday life, someone that they can rely on. And I feel like they're falling in love with that process, okay? Even though physically they feel very attracted to you, I definitely get an energy here that they have deep-rooted feelings, but they're someone who is like soul-searching right now. With the Moon card, I feel their energy is very wishy-washy. I feel like they're in a period of transformation, and I feel it could develop into something later on, but right now I feel this person is not emotionally available to offer you the love that you truly deserve and desire. Okay, so I just want you to be aware of that. As I said, it doesn't mean it's not going to develop into something if you do want it to develop into something. And this is a pen friend energy. If you're talking to someone online that you've met on a dating arena or an app, I don't see that as the same energy. Okay, so if you're dating or talking, shall I say, to someone online on a dating app, let me just check in with that energy to see where this is going for you. Six of Wands, this person truly gets you, but there will be a bit of a wait before you see each other, is what I'm seeing here. Six of Wands really is like great messaging. This person, they really want to see you. With the Hangman energy, I feel like they're learning to know more about you. I feel like they are gaining wisdom about who you are, and it's not just about the physical. I feel this person, you know, both of you are highly attracted to each other, but I feel like there is a bit of a wait. Yeah, the Judgment card. I feel like you will, you know, connect to this person. I feel with the Judgment card, you and this person know that it's better to build a bond, to get to know each other first. And I feel you will meet up with this person because this is like to unite. The Judgment energy is to bring together. And I feel both of you, in some way, you connect or bond to some sort of experience that you've had. And I definitely get an energy here of like you're called to each other. Okay, so I'm just going to move on from that energy. For those of you who have not met somebody, you will be meeting them out of the blue. If you know my readings, you'll know that a Wheel of Fortune energy and a Tower energy, they tend to show up together to indicate like a wonderful surprise, love at first sight. And I don't often get love at first sight energy, okay? It did pop up briefly in the Sagittarian reading, so perhaps this person has strong Sagittarius placements in their chart, but or maybe you do, my beautiful Librans there. But the Tower energy indicates you're liberating yourself out of a very stuck situation. You may have felt that you've gone round and round in circles in the past in your dating experiences, and the Tower indicates that some of you are feeling really isolated and you're not sure how you can meet somebody new. But I definitely get a sense here that you are breaking out of a comfort zone and doing something for you that you enjoy, because the Tower is to take a leap of faith. It really is to, if you know the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, the Tower sees two people taking a leap of faith, okay? And it's better to take that leap of faith than stay stuck. And I definitely get an energy here that you are following a path of happiness from within, and some of you are looking at what it is that you enjoy. So whether it is something artistic or something physical or something where you're gaining new knowledge, because some of you are putting yourself on a course of learning, and I definitely get an energy that some of you are gaining wisdom. So you may be taking a class, or you may feel called to take a class, even if it's like a writing retreat, or you know, you're learning something about psychology, or you're learning something about mechanics, whatever it is. I definitely get an energy here that you have a full potential to meet someone on that path, okay? And I definitely see, I mean, if you get a Tower, you want it in this position, which means you're liberating yourself out of a very stuck situation. It's number 19, which is the Sun card. You're going to be so happy and fulfilled, but you're finding that fulfillment within yourself first before you meet this person. And that's one of the lessons that you were meant to learn in this lifetime. And we've got number 6 at the bottom here as well, which is the number of the Lovers card. Some of you may have gone through a very shocking experience in love in the past, and it really broke down your sense of stability, and it may have knocked your confidence in a way that has taken you a long time to get back. And I definitely get a sense here that you are rebuilding stronger and better, and you are preparing yourself really for this new love that is coming your way. Now we do have the Wheel of Fortune energy, the Clover, of course, which is good luck, a lucky break. Suddenly, love appears and it works out perfectly for you. So I definitely get a sense here I mean, it's number 2, which is the High Priestess energy, which indicates, you know, the mystery of love, trusting in the unknown, being completely in between worlds at first, and then following your intuition, and suddenly you're on the path to meeting the person that you're meant to be with. We all are given hunches or nudges by our guides to do something. And if you have a calling to do something, that's why the Judgment card came out there. You know, if you have a whispering from your soul that you really want to try pottery, or you really want to learn how to play rugby, or you really want to, you know, go ice skating, whatever it is, even if it's to take a class, listen to those hunches, because they are your guides whispering, saying this is where you need to be, because we're trying to orchestrate a meeting behind the scenes for you to meet this person. They are trying to put this new person on your path, okay? Now, of course, the clover indicates success and surprise and another chance. It's like you're getting another chance, an opportunity at love. So even if you feel like you have exhausted your opportunities at love, that is not the case at all. I definitely see that you're being given another opportunity at love. And this person, I feel they raise you up, okay? I definitely get a sense here that this person, they've walked a very similar path like you, and I feel there is a very strong bond between you and this person from the very beginning. And they're actually showing me something. It's like a horseshoe magnet. They're really, my guides, I'm scrying in the water at the same time as doing your reading. My guides are being very precise that it is a magnet. Oh, okay. I'm a bit slow today. I've got a little bit of a head cold. You probably can tell in my voice. I mean, that is a lucky card. So horseshoes represent luck, and magnets, so you are magnetizing luck and love towards you. But also they're giving me a word. Okay, so either some of you are going to find a horseshoe magnet on your path, or you're going to see one on your travels, or it could be, I mean, the word that they're giving me is the groomsman. The groomsman. So, I mean, if I really decode that, it can mean that this person is just currently attending a wedding, or you are going to a wedding and the groomsman is someone you will connect to. Or it could be that you are a groomsman if you're a masculine energy. I mean, it could indicate that this person has a connection to horse racing, or being a stable hand, or I'm being given an energy of they are calm under pressure. And also, the groomsman could be the name of a place. It could be like a bar or a restaurant where you will meet this person, or perhaps you have a place like that called the groomsman in town. So I'm not really sure how to decode that energy other than what I'm being given. So I'll leave that there and I'll move on from that. And I'm just going to go and get your Celtic cross just to see who is coming your way. I mean, you're starting with the moon energy. So some of you are feeling really uncertain about your current circumstances. Like, you've got the Wheel of Fortune twice. Okay, so definitely fated relationship coming in. I definitely see that luck is on your side, and you're going to meet this person out of the blue. So even if you're feeling a little bit uncertain, and right now you're working through some of your shadow self, and you're learning lessons about who you are, and learning to love yourself, learning to find yourself attractive, and notice that you are lovable and that you are a gift in any relationship because you have a beautiful heart. And sometimes it takes people a long time to really accept that. And I feel like you've been on a journey of self-discovery recently. Well, actually for the last couple of years is what I see in your chart. And I feel that some of you have had a real difficulty. You've got the Three of Swords there. So I feel it has been hard and you've struggled to find love, but I feel love is going to be put on the path for you. We've got the Three of Cups there, and we've got the Queen of Swords. Now, there's a lot of queens here, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. And we've got a Three of Cups. This is about going out with your friends or finding yourself in a community-based event where you're going to meet this person. Okay, I mean, even if you're talking to someone online right now, I definitely get a sense here that you're going to meet someone in a crowd, okay? So it could be that you arrange to meet up with this person if you've met someone online already. You may meet up in a crowd of people with this person. But I definitely see like a crowd, people going out or having fun. They want me to go one more, so I will. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? Okay. Now, your outcome energy, I feel there's a little bit of hesitancy when you meet this person. I want to see why, okay? because you have a new beginning happening here for you, but some of you are healing or soul searching, or you've taken yourself out of the dating scene on purpose in order to focus on your true life's calling, or just to go on a journey of self-discovery. So I wasn't going to go anymore, but I just wanted to, yeah, okay. I just wanted to see why at the end of the next 6 weeks, because this reading is good for 6 weeks, at the end of the 6 weeks, there's just a bit of hesitancy. So I just wanted to see what that is. But the Ace of Swords, you're definitely going to be talking to someone new, or whoever you are talking to at this time. It's going to turn into something more established. There is a breakthrough here. However, I still see there's a bit of a journey to get there. So there's a little bit of a wait. Your first card there is the Moon, and that indicates that some of you have felt very confused about love because it has brought unhappiness and it has not been fulfilling. Also, I feel some of you may have had a very difficult experience, especially since we have the Three of Swords in your chart. It tells me that you're frustrated, you've been healing, and I feel some of you have really had your confidence knocked and you're rebuilding. And I feel that you're going from strength to strength, especially since you have the Strength card as your outcome energy. I definitely have an energy of you being in the right frame of mind and having an open heart and ready to accept love. And I definitely see that you're going to meet somebody who is a meeting of minds, but also takes away that level of confusion. You feel really safe with this new person. You feel safe enough to open up and be vulnerable with this person and not be judged by this person. But also, this person never gives you any cause to doubt their love for you. And I don't know who needs to hear that, but it's coming up strongly. So some of you may have trust issues from a previous experience, or maybe you just feel that love ends up leaving, or it's love is pain or love is sadness, because I get an energy that some of you have found it really difficult. And for some of you, I'm picking up an energy of shyness as well. It's almost like when you meet someone that you really think, oh, this is quite an interesting person, I'd really like to get to know that person. It's almost like the words, there's something about communication. It's like all the words get stuck in your throat, or you feel a little bit anxious. But with this new person, it just feels easy. Conversation flows. Or even if you're talking to someone already, I get an energy that this person, it just flows, okay? And that's how you'll know that this person is meant for you, because it just feels like it's right. It just feels organic and natural. Now, we do have the Queen of Pentacles here, and it's crossing your path. So a lot of you right now, you're focused on your family, you're focused on your home life, you're focused on your soul tribe and building finances, or looking at your finances. This is a card of comfort. It's a card of domesticity. So some of you may have been a little bit more of a homebody in the last couple of years. But of course, I get an energy here of you wanting stability, okay? You're looking for someone that you can feel secure with. I feel like you're in a very protective energy. So some of you may have got a little bit stuck in a rut where, it's the same old thing, just a different day. So some of you may be feeling that you want to escape that kind of schedule that you've kind of got running on in the background in your life. It's almost like a repetitive cycle. But at the same time, you're enjoying the security and comfort of that schedule. So I'm really feeling like a bit of a juxtaposing energy here. Now, some of you, not all of you, may have children or responsibilities that you've had to adhere to, and you found it hard to get out there on the dating scene. But remember, the universe is orchestrating a meeting between you and this person. So when the moment is right, the right person is going to be in front of you. So I would definitely say with the Moon card as your starting position, there's no cause for anxiety or fear or worry, because what is meant for you will never pass you by, okay? Sometimes when we start to worry that something's not going to happen in our life, we start to catastrophize, and we don't really realize that we're doing that, and we just are emanating a frequency of fear. And then that indicates that you're not truly ready for love, because you're like trying to force the issue. So love, true love, tends to like happen out of the blue when you're least expecting it. And I definitely get this energy that that's what's going to happen for you. Even if you put yourself on a dating app, or you're on one right now, or a website, I'm definitely getting this energy of you being a little bit unsure, like, you know what, I'm probably not going to find anybody on here, but suddenly it will happen for you, okay? There's something also about this person. Now, either they're into art, okay, because they're showing me like a gallery or a museum. So maybe some of you are going to an event at a museum or a gallery, or maybe you're an artist. I'm not really sure. I'm just being shown like the outside of a museum. And it's like a very official building. And the only reason I know it's a museum is because they've got the word museum written on it. So it's no specific museum. They're just showing me museum. So I'm just going to move on from that energy, because it may be just a symbol or a sign that you're going to meet this person and they're into art, or you are, or maybe this person is an artist and is exhibiting their work. So I'm just going to move on. Deep down, the Emperor energy. I feel like you are attracting, you know, your divine counterpart. And I get an energy here as well that you're thinking about your 5-year plan. And I definitely see that you're going to attract someone who is protective of love, someone who wants to settle down, someone who's got their life together, someone who's mature enough to open themselves up to the journey of love and is emotionally available. And I also get an energy here that, okay, I'm being given 2 energies. And I'm just going to briefly mention one of them. Some of you have been resolving issues regarding a masculine figure in your life. This could be a father, grandfather, or an ex. I definitely see that you're healing from that and you're resolving some things within yourself, but it may have influenced the way that you operate in love, okay? So, briefly, for example, if your first foundation of love indicates that someone left the union, so if your parent or guardian left, or there was some sort of trouble or strife in that union, this may have influenced the way you operate in love, and you may have noticed a pattern, because I definitely see cycles sort of happening in your life. Or it could even just influence the way that you feel about love. And I feel like you've been resolving those issues. And the second energy I'm getting here is that you are maturing, and you certainly know what you want, and you certainly know what you do not want as well. So I definitely see that you are taking action, because the Emperor energy is to move. It is to have energy, to be committed to finding what it is that you desire, to making a start, putting one foot in front of the other to change your circumstances. And I get an energy here that some of you are either deciding to, I keep coming back to taking a class, or doing something that you enjoy for you. And by association, you're going to meet this person, okay? Now, we do have the Wheel of Fortune energy, and I get a strong energy here that it's already in play in your life. So you're going to see lots of synchronicities. You probably have already started to see lots of different numbers that are synchronistic, and place names. So if you're starting to see, is what they're giving me, if you're starting to see a place name that keeps repeating. So for example, I'm just going to pick a word. Say if it's Intuition Street, or Intuition Avenue, or a shop is called Intuition, or you know, it's on your receipt, Intuition. If you're starting to see a certain word, it could be any word. It could be reaction. It could be Prince William Street. It could be anything. Okay, it could be like Madison Avenue. It could be any word. If you're starting to see a particular word over and over and over again, it is an indication of some sort of connection between you and this person. And that's how you're going to know that this person is definitely meant for you, okay? It could be that their surname is Madison, or it could be that you're going to meet them at an event that's on Madison, or at Intuition Avenue, whatever. You get the gist, okay? But also I get a sense here that you're going to be in the right place at the right time to meet this person, but you are definitely on the move doing something for you at the time of meeting this person, okay? Now we do have the Queen of Wands here. It's really interesting because the King of Wands came out. Okay, so if you are talking to someone new, I really get a sense that you have met your match. I definitely see that it will develop into something long-term. It's a very powerful physical connection. And I feel both of you are like a power couple. And even if you haven't met someone new just yet, I definitely see that you're going to meet someone who's got a lot of fire in their chart. But ultimately, the Queen of Wands indicates you are magnetic. You're going to get a lot of attention over the next 6 weeks and beyond. Now, you tend to get a lot of attention anyway. You have a high level of magnetism, but you just don't see it. Okay, the Emperor energy tells me that you've got a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, that you have your focus on your projects, on your home life. Some of you may be focusing on, you know, your next 5-year plan. I feel you are in the mode of looking at your finances. So it's not that love is not your priority. It's just not your focus right now. I definitely get an energy that you may be changing your focus in the coming weeks, and suddenly you have motivation, drive to put yourself in a scenario to meet new people, because this is a card of creative collaborations, of soul connections, and being capable of attracting those people and situations and scenarios into your life that will work for you. So I'm definitely getting an energy of you being passionate about something and doing something that you really enjoy, and it puts you in a very powerful position to meet the one. Okay, and I definitely see that you're going to do that. But ultimately, I feel some of you, you're single because you are learning to love yourself. Okay, and I know that sounds really woo-woo, and but I feel like you're healing things within yourself, experiences that you've had. Although those experiences shaped you and informed who you are right now, I feel like you are processing them and releasing any of the negativity that goes with it in order to reestablish your power. And with the Queen of Wands there, I definitely get an energy of you starting to notice how attractive you are and how passionate you are about life in general. But you may have been like dormant for a couple of years. I feel like other responsibilities have been on your shoulders. And of course, the last 3 years, we've all been dealing with some major changes that are going on around the world. So those things may have kept you like focused on other things right now and not love. But I definitely see it's coming in for you. Now we have the Three of Swords. Something's difficult for you right now, okay? I definitely see that there's been some sort of struggle. Also, they're giving me that someone said something to you many years ago that has really like stayed with you, and it's caused you to almost like knock your own confidence sometimes, okay? I'm going to pull a card on that energy that I've got coming through. I mean, swords are all about communication and about the mind. So I'm definitely getting an energy here. Like some of you could have been bullied, for example, and that made you feel very introverted, or made you, not confident in fully expressing who you are, especially when we get into a love situation where someone is about to get to know us on a very intimate level, a level that we do not show to other people, and we do not open up to that level of vulnerability. As soon as we start to let someone into our world in that way, in a romantic sense, the barriers can kind of go up. It can be like a shield. Suddenly, especially if you're bullied, suddenly, that 8-year-old that was bullied really badly comes to the fore and is like, no, I got hurt before. Someone, tried to destroy my sense of self before. And it's not that this new person who's coming into your life is going to ever do that, but we like inadvertently like shut down out of fear that perhaps we'll be rejected, because in the past we have been rejected. So I definitely get an energy for some of you, not all of you, but I get a sense here that some sort of difficult experience tends to start to rise up within you when love comes into the mix. So let me just pull a card on that. Okay, yeah, so it's like when everything you wish for, love, there is someone coming in who's going to offer you stability, someone who, I feel like this person is kind of the same age as you or just a little bit younger than you, okay? And the Nine of Cups indicates this is like a wish come true. This is a person who is serious about love, someone who's honest. So some of you may have had trust issues from a past situation. And it's like all those fears and those hardships start to rise up within you and remind you of a time where you got hurt. And it may not be completely on your mind at the time of meeting this new person. However, it may start to creep in, like whispers of fear start to creep in. We start to become aware of our insecurities. And that's just coming up there briefly when you meet this person. But this person will give you no cause for insecurity or anything like that. I definitely get this as a person who will be in your life long term, someone you can settle down with, and someone who wants a traditional relationship. Now, traditional does not mean boring. Traditional means, they want to be in a relationship with you and not see anybody else. They want to be in a high-level commitment. They want to be faithful. And I definitely get a sense here that you're actually calling in someone who has had a very difficult journey in life as well. And I feel there's something you've experienced, both of you, that you will discuss that shows that you are very similar and very strong in your energy. Life has made you strong. And I feel both of you are coming together and you're like a powerhouse kind of couple, okay? I also see that some of you later on when you're with this person, you will kind of set up some sort of, it's either a group or support activity for people who went through something that you went through when you were younger. Okay? Yeah. So I'm just going to leave it like that because I feel you and this person, you're really good together. Now we do have the Three of Cups. This is your advice to yourself in this moment, and that is to get out more, to connect to more communal events. They're showing me a whale in the water that is breaching the surface. So, I mean, if you've been like off grid or off the radar recently, I feel like you are coming up for air. You're getting out there, letting your hair down. But also I feel like you've been going through a bit of a deep dive in life, in your emotions and in your sense of self. You've been doing a lot of soul searching, and I feel now is the time to let yourself be seen. So whether it is a community event, a festival, or a class, or, you know, a hobby, or something exciting that you want to learn, I definitely get a sense here that you're getting out there and having fun. Now, it's really interesting because we have 3 queens here, and we have the Three of Cups. So this could be you going out with your besties. Again, male or female, not a gender-specific reading. It's about the energy. Could be you going out with your siblings if you have some, or it could be you in a group sharing, you know, your resources or sharing information. I mean, it could even be that you're going to a conference if you're in a working environment. I definitely get a sense here that you will celebrate meeting this person. This is like a win, okay? And it's someone who gives in reciprocity, okay? It's someone new. They may be joining your group circle, or they may be joining, like if you're out in a bar, for example, and I'm just giving this an example, you know, this person may come over and talk to you in your group, or they're really interested in you, but I feel they're joining the group. Or it could be that I just get an energy that your friends are really going to love this person. And if some of you are currently soul searching and trying to find your soul tribe and searching for a friendship circle, you will find these people doing something that you love, something that your soul is yearning to do. So whether it is like join a book group, or whether it is to, you know, go and involve yourself more in the community, or even like be bold and come out of a comfort zone and, you know, see what else is going on outside of your community. I definitely get an energy that you're going to meet your soul tribe, and there is a real potential that this person, it's just, I see them involved in a communal setting with you. So it could be something that you will do later on together as a community with this person, or it will be that you meet this person in the community in some way. Now, I'm just going to pull a card on that Three of Cups because, thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Page of Wands. Yeah. So being bold, coming out of a comfort zone, but it can also indicate there's some sort of connection with your soul mission, your life's purpose. So if, for example, your desire has always been to be a movie director, you know, this person could also be a movie director or work in that industry. If you have been working really hard in like construction, for example, this person could work in construction as well, but just not for the same company. Or it could be if you're retired, this person did something that you also used to do. But with the Page of Wands, it's the beginning of a spark. It's a passion. It's a connection. It's a curiosity. And I definitely get an energy here that they're loyal. This person is looking for commitment. There is fidelity with this person. But the Page of Wands also indicates that you're exploring your options right now. And I feel like you're going to meet someone new. External circumstances, we have the Queen of Swords. Some of you have been a little bit detached from love. You're just getting your life in order. You're being really organized about, you know, what you do day to day. And some of you need to create space for love. And sometimes when we go through a hardship in life, we tend to be on automatic pilot. We tend to be in trauma response mode where we feel very detached. We almost put our emotions away in a little box in order to be really logical about doing our day-to-day, survival mode, if you will. So some of you are going through some really deep traumatic experiences that you've had in the past, and you're healing those, and you're really like just doing you at this moment. But also some of you, if you've not gone through a difficult experience, I feel like you are, you know, trying to make some really big decisions in your life, and you're trying to, you know, align yourself with your goals and your dreams. And that takes priority at this time. Now, the Queen of Swords can indicate that you're turning your back to the past and you're moving forward. You're looking towards the future, and that's when you start to feel motivated to find love. And of course, this is a Libra card, and you are very self-sufficient. You're very independent, and not everybody is going to be able to be strong enough to walk by your side. And you need that person who is strong enough to walk by your side, because you've been through some stuff. And you don't want anyone to waste your time. And I definitely get a sense that this new person who's coming in, they've got a lot of air in their chart as well. So this person really gets you on a deeper level. So it could be another Libran energy. I definitely feel some Sagittarius energy or some fire in their chart as well. Could be some Gemini coming through as well there. Now, with the Queen of Swords, this can also indicate that some of you are really good with words. I just, like, if you're writing a book, for example, you may launch something, and at that book launch, there may be someone there. I think I'm picking up someone very specific for this bit. Okay, so only take that part if it resonates, because that's very specific. It just popped up there in the energy. The Queen of Swords is to be detached, though. Okay, it's like having that shield, because you have been hurt in the past. Look, we've got a Ten of Wands here, which indicates something ended pretty badly, and you're clearing space right now for love. You're clearing a way for a new beginning. So you're saying goodbye to any emotions or relationships or situations that you realize do not belong in your life anymore. The Ten of Wands is like baggage. You're sorting through the stuff, especially with the Moon card. You've been going through a bit of a dark night of the soul. You've actually been, purging any negativity to tap into your inner awareness for answers. And you are developing your spiritual gifts and learning to trust your intuition to notice any red flags for the future, so that you know exactly what you want and what you do not want in a relationship. Now, the Ten of Wands also indicates some of you are exhausted. You're just tired of the dating scene. That's maybe why you withdrew in the first place. You're just tired of, finding life and love so difficult. And I definitely see that you're going to be surprised. The universe is setting you up for a wonderful new beginning. And it's almost like you're going to feel a little bit more creative right before you meet this person, or you're going to have like a wonderful new idea that you start implementing before you meet this person, because I get a sense that it's in order to put you on the same path, is what I'm being given. Now I'm going to pull a card on that Ten of Wands for you, because I definitely get a sense here that some of you are overgivers, and they're indicating, because they bring me back to the whale image. I mean, whales may be like a sign or a symbol that you will see over the next 6 weeks, but I'm being given an energy. If you have a whale energy attached to you, it tends to mean that you're always making sure that everybody's okay. You're an overgiver. You are sometimes neglecting your own needs. And I feel that you've been learning to reestablish your power and to put some of your own needs first. It's really important. It's not a selfish act. It's an act of self-love and self-care. So I definitely see things shifting for you and things being a little bit more in balance. Can you please clarify that Ten of Wands, the Chariot card, and the Eight of Swords? You're moving on from feeling stuck, and some of you, you're literally moving. Some of you are relocating or thinking about taking a vacation, or, maybe even emigrating. But we've got the Eight of Swords here. I feel like you've been stuck for a time, but you're overcoming any obstacles. So if there's been a person or a situation on your mind that has haunted you from the past, that keeps coming up, it's so that you can process it and let it go. And I feel like you're moving on from that. The Chariot card indicates that you're going to get the energy and the motivation and the drive to put yourself in a situation to find love. You're gaining more confidence. And I feel like for some of you, the experiences you've had, it's almost like robbed you of confidence. And I feel like you're overcoming that at this time. And you're creating space for something new. Now, your outcome energy, we have the Strength. As I said, you're a very strong person. And self-love and self-care is a must. With this card, I feel like you're being bold and daring to do something different. So if you've always found like love going out to a bar or a restaurant, or you've always met people in a certain way, I feel like you're finding an alternative route to finding love or to putting yourself in a position to find love. I feel like you're doing you at this time, and that's how you really meet this person, because I feel like your focus is on you, your path, and nourishing yourself and putting your own needs first. And that's when you meet the one. That's how I'm picking up on your energy. Now, I actually feel like there will be rivalry for your affection. We have the Five of Wands here. Okay, so I will pull a card on this. I get an energy that there is potentially two people here in your energy. Okay, so I just want to see what that is. The Five of Wands indicates that you've been tested. You have been in training almost for the one. But I also get this energy that you are going to have to choose between two people. So let me just pull a card on that. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Knight of Cups. There's definitely love here. Five of Wands, you know, that indicates rivalry or having to make a decision to let someone in. Oh, I mean, you know, my guides give me the exact cards that I need to like display to you so I can prove that I'm picking up on that energy. I'm not just like throwing it out there and making up a story for you. I'm actually, you know, reading energy and reading the cards at the same time and scrying. So there's two people here, two rivals for your affection. There's someone who's going to be a lot younger than you. And there's someone who is about the same age as you or just a little bit younger. And I feel that when you follow your heart and do something for you, this person is just going to pop out of nowhere. But you will have to choose. You'll know who the right one is. I can't tell you that. You'll know who the right one is. Trust your intuition on this. The one who makes your heart sing with joy, that's the one. Okay? But yeah, there's two. So you will have to choose here. Now, we do have the Eight of Swords, so that may be why you may feel a little bit stuck or a little bit hesitant. As I said, I needed to pull some extra cards on your outcome energy because I felt there's a hesitancy there. Now I can see that the hesitancy is because there are options that you need to choose from. With the Eight of Swords, it really means, you know, you need to take a step back and to really go deep within to trust your intuition on this. Okay, for example, if you meet someone you think, wow, they're really exciting to be with, they're really fun, and you really want to be with them long term, but deep down you feel that perhaps they do not have the potential to stick around for a long time, then you need to listen to your heart on that. Because sometimes we can rush into something deep down knowing that it's going to be a temporary thing. But we hope that it won't be. And then there is someone who is also equally exciting to be with and passionate and wonderful, and we know that we can see a future with that person. So sometimes we got to make a choice. You know, I mean, many years ago, my folks basically said to me, I'd met someone and they were like, beware of lust. And I was like, okay. And they were like, not beware of it, but be aware of lust. And I was like, okay, well, what does that mean? They were like, well, you know, there is love and there is lust, and you need to discern which is which and which one you're looking for, because both are equally okay. But you have to ask yourself which one you're looking for. Are you looking for something temporary, or you're looking for something more long-term? And of course, being a Scorpio, I was like, well, I want something long-term. I'm in it for the long term. And then they were like, well, choose wisely then. And I was like, okay, because at the time, you know, I had two people who were interested in me back in the day, you know, two people interested in me. And of course, I chose the one that I could see long term, even though the other person was very tempting and a wonderful person as well. But even they admitted that they were not really ready for a relationship. So you have to ask yourself what it is that you are looking for, and it's going to be different for everyone. Now, we do have the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is to end something. Okay, now it can be that you are still connected or bonded to something that perhaps is not going anywhere. It could be that you were connected to a person who promised the world but delivered nothing, and you're going to have to let go of that situation because it's not rewarding, it's not fulfilling, and it's just not moving forward. So I definitely get a sense that you're creating space for a new beginning. The Ten of Swords is really also about being at a point of epiphany, where you're ending an old way of thinking, where you're not starting to think that love perhaps is not coming towards you. You're starting to change your mindset and realize actually you're attracting love at this time. It's happening for you. There's a cycle of change going on in your chart, and it's creating space for something new, okay? This card also indicates that you are responding differently to your circumstances at this time. So you're doing something that perhaps you've never done before, or you're doing something that you feel you should do, and it actually liberates you out of a very stuck situation. And then we have the Ace of Swords, which is your breakthrough moment. Really interesting that your final two cards are the Ten of Swords, the end of something. Ace of Swords, it's the beginning of something else, okay? Something new, something exciting. And when you look up the meaning of the Ace of Swords, it means destiny and fate intervene to change your circumstances at speed. So I definitely get a sense here that the Wheel of Fortune is working for you to put you in a situation to meet someone new. Also, as I mentioned before, aces are about communication, about talking, a meeting of minds. And I feel like you will be talking to someone new, writing to them back and forth, getting to know this person. So whether you have, it's real interesting, both of them almost look like a fountain pen, don't they? Either you are talking to someone new at this time, or you're about to start talking to someone new, and it will develop into something where you know that you've been brought together, that it is a fated relationship, it is meant to be, okay? So I'm just going to pull some final cards on your reading. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them for their highest good? What are they meant to be aware of? Also, I feel strong Aries in this person's chart. I don't know if I mentioned that before, but it's coming through again. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Librans? What do they need to know? Can you please guide them? The cards are getting really messy now. When they start to get a little bit messy, it tends to mean that there is change. You're going through some stuff right now, and that there is change. Okay, so let's just get a final card here. Okay, thank you so much. So we have protection. Okay, so that's really about, you know, being a homebody, going through some stuff. And I feel some of you are like having that shield, as I mentioned. You're trying to break down that shield in order to be ready for love. I feel like you are. Looking at your chart, I already feel that you are ready for love. But I do see that some of you, an insecurity may rise when you first meet this person, but it's old stuff. It's stuff from the past, and it no longer has power over your situation. This new person who comes in, I definitely see that they are the one, okay? And they'll give you no cause to doubt their love. I feel like you are being protected and redirected. So if you have experienced a rejection in your past regarding love, this person was not meant for you because they were not capable of giving you the love that you deserve. And sometimes humans, we accept less than we truly deserve. And I feel like you have moved beyond that now. We've also got purity. So yeah, you've been purifying your energy, or there's cathartic energy here. I feel like you are creating a space to open up to the love that you truly deserve at this time. And things have been dormant. I mean, snow represents like things have been frozen in your love life, stagnant, stale, nothing's been going on. But I definitely get a sense here that things are going to thaw out, and you're being guided towards the person that you're meant to be with. Also, I mean, snow may be relevant because, you know, when you meet this person, there may be snow, or they may have just traveled to a place that had snow, or you did as well. Now, we do have anger, Mars, okay? So some of you, you know, have been letting go of situations that caused a lot of destruction in your path. But also, this is a card of willpower. It's a card of, you know, achieving your goals. It's, you know, it's an Aries energy, Aries Scorpio energy. And I definitely feel some Aries in this person's chart. But it's about having the courage to put yourself in a situation to change your circumstances. Okay, so I definitely get an energy that you are going to change your circumstances. We also have your soul has returned to learn many lessons, and you may have noticed in your life that lots of lessons have repeated themselves in your life in order to move past those experiences to welcome in something new. I definitely see that you will not repeat any more cycles with this new person. And we have fixed moon, staying power. You were feeling stuck, and you know, the power of concentration. It's so important to recognize that what you think about, you can bring about, okay? So sometimes when we feel like we're stuck and we will never find love, it is a frequency you're attaching to that will come true because it's something you're focused on. So that's why they've ended on the Neptune card about your dreams, your visualizations, your manifestations. And it's like fantasy, divine love. We've got it right there, divine love. There's also like self-sacrifice, mirror, confusion, empath, magic, dreams. You know, all those energies came up in this reading for you. And I definitely get a sense here that your thoughts will become things. So pay attention. As soon as you think, you know what, love, it's not going to come for me, catch yourself doing it. And then you start to change your frequency and attract love into your life. But I can already see that you're changed your frequency and you are attracting love. You are a magnet at this time, okay? So I'll leave it there. That was a very complex reading. I hope it does resonate for someone out there. If it does, please like and subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with reading, which is so important for me too. And we've got some final trinkets here for you. So we have a tower, okay, which indicates that you're about to liberate yourself out of a very stuck situation that you've been going round and round in circles in. We've got the wonderful dolphins, which is soulmate energy, to be very playful, open-hearted, and that you're going to meet someone who's really fun to be with. We've also got, really interesting, we've got the archer energy. We've got a bow and arrow there. So I definitely see that this person's strong fire in their chart. I did mention Sagittarius earlier as well. So I definitely see that you're going to be right on target for love. Now, oh, look at that. Beautiful. So we've got the moon and a star with a little fairy godmother on there as well. So I feel like you have been going through a period of healing and uncertainty, but I feel like a wish is being delivered for you, a love wish, okay? And we do have the snake. Now the snake represents, you know, rebirth, shedding old skin to like restructure or revamp your life in some way, but it can also indicate trust issues that you've had from the past that have perhaps been impeding your journey when it comes to love, and you're shedding those things at this time. And finally, we have the giant rune. Now this is all about protection, okay? And it indicates that some of you have been in a period of non-action, but luck is on your side, and I feel like you're going to be put in the position to meet somebody new very, very shortly if you haven't already, okay? I definitely also get an energy that you are growing in your confidence and in your strength at this time as well. So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates. Thank you so much, my beautiful Librans, and love and light.